everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. Well, everybody, when I thanked Amberlynn Reed for the birthday gift of talking shit, briefly as it was about Quirky Love Rosie, I had no idea when I posted that video yesterday that Rosie would go live on my birthday and respond to Amberlynn's nonsense. No, I haven't watched any of it yet. Thankfully, shout out to my moderator on Twitch and Discord, Jane, who gave me some timestamps of things to check out here, because, woo! I was well on my way to pickleball last night, and I saw the messages popping up about Rosie going off, and I said, I can't wait. I can't. This is it. She said, I'm gonna make Zach's job easy for their birthday. I'm gonna make their job so easy. I'm just gonna literally hand them a content gift, and so here we are. Now, she did stream for like 2.5 hours, and we're not going to watch, obviously, all 2.5, but even the timestamps I was given, there's a lot to cover. I have her a 1.25 speed. If that's too fast, please feel free to give me some feedback. Some people have given me feedback about the Chantal videos and me having her sped up, but honestly, truly, that is barbecue chillin', speeding it up in the clips and the compilations. That is not me. So if that is something that's irritating or people would like to change, I could potentially find other ways to cover Chantal. I'm not really sure because I also truly don't have the capacity to sit through the 8 hours of streaming Chantal does a day. But if it is a huge problem, I can always look into other things too. Or maybe I'll just keep doing it. It also was only a few people, but I do think it's valid feedback if it's hard or overstimulating to listen to. So just let me know, and let me know on this. And actually, if I get to a point where I feel like she's going too fast, because I don't like to really listen to stuff sped up either, if I'm being honest with you. But okay, let me shut the fuck up. Just hit the brim of my hat on the desk. Wow, we're off to a great start today. By the way, we're just doing wonderful, stunning. All right, I really am gonna shut the fuck up and let's get to, shall we? Oh my gosh, based on how she's set up, I feel like I should I react like this? Should I react like this? I can't honestly look through these glasses for too long because they're pink tinted, and it honestly fucks up with my... I could just react like this. No, I'm not gonna do that, but wouldn't that be funny if I did? Anyways, let's get to.
Hey, Lauren.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
I just kind of on a whim decided to go live. So I'll wait for some people to show up before I really start talking.
Of course.
I hope y'all are doing good.
Of course.
I put the last few days because that's kind of what my mind is most on. But this past week has been kind of rough. And I'm finally I think out of my pain flare. My pain flare. We had to buy a new Instant Pot, Dolly.
Not the Instant Pot. That had to be somebody trolling about the Instant Pot. I also, the background of her videos, always just so iconic. We got a cabinet door open. We got a jug full of what looks like some kind of stuffed pretzel. Those little, small, I don't know, usually I think they're peanut butter stuffed pretzels. Maybe a container, is that rice? I don't know. Pots and pans everywhere. Nobody's doing it like Rosie'Lynn Reed's kitchen is doing it, you know?
We have one. Oh, the hoodie says Winosaur. I don't drink alcohol much anymore at all. Hey, Brooke.
Hi.
But I've had this hoodie.
My name's not Brooke. I don't know why I'm responding to that.
When I lived in Nebraska, and I used to drink wine more wine more often. And, like, I had another hoodie that my dumbass, between the two, I picked this one because I had this really nice, high-quality, soft yellow hoodie in my size. Hi, Clara. Hi, Jeep. Hi. Thank you, Brooke, Lauren, Dolly, Buddha, and everybody. Hi, Chick. It was like this bright yellow. I loved it.
Damn.
We'll get into that, Nightshade. We're going to talk about that shit because let me be very clear about something.
Ooh.
Both my arms are going to get chopped off before I do anything involving the LCU, including going to give them information about anybody for any reason. We'll get into that, I promise. But
woo, that escalated quickly. The gag is we watched that clip yesterday on my channel. If you didn't watch that video, it's very short. Very short. One of the people on the panel named Tina says that somebody named Rosie is coming onto her lolcow show to drop some lore about Amberlynn allegedly, and Amberlynn interprets that to be about Quirky Love Rosie, says some shit about Rosie being a feeder, okay, or not a feeder, being a feedee, getting fed, and then Scooter clarifies, no, that's not the Rosie that we're talking about. It's like a Rosie that was auditioning to be a new host on this show. So it's funny to me that Rosie's like, I would never go on there. Girl, the only dumbass that thought you were was Amberlynn. The rest of them were like, we don't even know who you are. They didn't even know who they were talking about. Amberlynn was talking about.
This past week, I've been dealing with a pretty serious pain flare. And I
deep
was
breaths,
like,
Rosie.
still kind of in it when some bullshit happened. But doing better today. Actually, I probably should take a goodies powder just on the safe side.
A what?
I am feeling pain right now. It's not a lot.
Take a what powder? A goodies powder? My goodies. My goodies. My goodies. Not my goodies. I don't think this is what Sierra was talking about.
It's been...
Ooh, girl, I need folks to stop using their teeth. Don't use your teeth to open stuff. Are you serious? You trying to chip a tooth? You trying to chip it? Don't you need those to eat, Rosie?
Me? Personally, because in my... not personally, actually. On the internet. Because my personal life, 10 out of 10. Great. I'm having a grand old fucking time.
Wasn't it... Didn't I just read a comment from her Patreon where she said the stress of her personal life was making her so sick?
But some people don't know how to not be recklessly, assholishly cruel on the internet.
Oh, she just raw dogged whatever that is.
And I told them as such.
She just raw dogged whatever that is. Whatever that powder was. Oh my God.
So, just for anybody who's maybe like wanting to believe their conspiracy theories, no.
What?
They were obviously talking about the different Rose, this other girl named Rosie who I knew nothing about.
What
I'm seeing her try to hand. I saw a couple clips of her like handing.
What are the conspiracy theories? I didn't see anybody talk about conspiracy theories. I thought it was pretty cut and dry that Amberlynn just misunderstood.
Amber's asked to herself, but the LCU is the LOL Cow universe. It's that shit that Amber's been doing that's hot dog water garbage ass content that I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole, especially considering the fact on August 25th in 2025, she pitched the idea of us doing a show together and I told her that was insane. I told her everything I thought about Keemstar and how that was a reality I would never participate in. So for her to assume that was me is fucking crazy.
She's so mad. She's honestly, it's only funny to me because, like, who could have guessed Rosie? Who could have guessed? Like, Rosie creates these situations for herself where she fucks around and she finds out, and I am just living for the find out portion of it. Oh, You fucked around and tried to be friends with Amberlynn Reed, somebody that you've sat on the internet and hated for years. You've gone to subreddits and wrote recaps of live streams about her. You've sat here and talked shit about her, and then one day you woke up and decided that you could be friends with her, and you jumped into her DMs, and you thought she was gonna treat you differently than literally anybody else in her life. I love when somebody makes it around to the find out part of fuck around and find out. That's where we're at with Rosie right now. She's finding out. Oh, she's so mad.
Remy is doing his own thing tonight.
Oh, Remy, I mentioned this briefly yesterday. Remy is the man in her life. And that's a made-up name, allegedly, and maybe has nothing to do with the rat from Ratatouille. Girl, I don't fucking know.
I was too, and that's how I decided I wanted to go live. So.
Breathe in and out, girl.
I'm a little more mad about than I thought. I thought I was a little less mad. Because my initial reaction was strong. Unfortunately, it is a girl world thing, and I got drug in. So for anyone who doesn't have the context, I was minding my fucking business.
Unfortunately, it is a girl world thing, and I got drug in. Girl, her trying to act like she's tried to stay separate from girl world is crazy. Because also, she before Amberlynn said anything about her on the lolcow universe, not that I'm defending Amberlynn by any means, but before Amberlynn said anything about her on the lolcow universe, Rosie was in I think it was a Patreon live stream. I have a video of it on my channel. It was maybe the second to last Rosie video I made over here, where she was saying, I had to unsubscribe from Amberlynn because of the lolcow stuff. So she was already in girl world. She was already commenting on things that happened in girl world. She sits over here and wants to act like she's in a whole different fucking planet from girl world. Like, no, girl, you are on planet girl world. You are there. You are there. You are engaging in the content, even in those live streams that you did where you were like, I'm not gonna talk about girl world and stuff, you're like, well, I still know a little bit because I'm going on Reddit. Girl, you are here. You're entrenched. You're entrenched.
Remy was doing something, so it was one of the times, thank you, Shelly, it was one of the times that we actually were on video call, and so I was like just scrolling on TikTok, and I get a notification, someone was tagging me in something, and I opened the comments to try to figure out what's going on, and I realized it's an LCU clip, and I'm like, oh shit, why am I tagged in this?
It's also so funny to me that she claims the only reason she knows about this is because she was taking a break. She was taking a break from FaceTiming, from being on a video call with this man. That's crazy to me. Well, yeah, please. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, are you really all that consumed with this man that you're spending all hours of your day on FaceTime with him, on a video call with him?
And it's starting to play the audio, and I'm looking at the comments. I didn't see the screen right away until I heard them say my name, and then my stomach fell in my asshole they were saying they were talking about a different Rosie, but I heard my name and I'm like, oh fuck. So that's when I closed the comments, and then I saw something like Amber talk shit about Curricula Rose or something, and I was like, God fucking damn it. And I didn't even listen to the whole clip at first. Before I sent her the first voice memo. So
you sent her voice memos after this? Oh, girl. Oh, diva. Oh, girl, you are. Rosie's down bad. Rosie's down bad. Oh, girl. Girl. Girl.
1 second.
I don't want to be in girl world. Girl, you have your own country in girl world. Your own continent.
I'm going to share my reaction. Because I want to.
Okay, share
I'm going to talk about this in this live, and then I'm not going to talk about it again. Because as you guys have known...
Oh, she absolutely will talk about it again. That's the funniest thing. Like, Rosie, for a long time, is like, I'm not like the other girls. I'm not like Chantal. I'm not like Amberlynn. But this is one of the very specific ways she's just like both of them, because they will say, this is the last time I'm addressing something, and they both will automatically address it again, like 2 live streams later. Trust that this is not the last time we're hearing about this from Rosie. She will absolutely bring it back up again.
I'm removed from this.
No, you're not.
So to be dragged back into this against my fucking will when I didn't do a goddamn thing makes me pissed.
Again, reminder, it was only a couple weeks ago that you, in a live stream, said that you had to unfollow Amberlynn because it made you sick or something like that. You couldn't deal with the lol cow universe stuff.
I'm pissed about it. I'm mad.
Oh, yeah, I could tell.
Especially to the degree that I was brought into it.
The degree. She was mentioned, by the way, y'all saw the clip yesterday in my video, right? She was mentioned for like this long before they moved on from her. Oh, she's mad. Oh.
Because I went through multiple scenarios of how I was going to respond to this and address this and do this. It's where I landed on. So.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Is she gonna play the voice memos?
There's photos.
Girl, if you could have had this tea pulled up already.
I realized the entirety of what she said. That was disgusting, weirdly sexual, like talking about me in a sexual context, being grossly disrespectful, reckless, heartless, and cruel.
Were you not a feedie? Were you not a part of feeder content? I mean, if we're gonna also be quite honest, unless there was more said that I missed, Amberlynn didn't tell any lies. It's a little hypocritical for her to talk about you being a feedie when she's dating a feeder who is feeding her. Okay, we can talk about the hypocrisy of it if you want to do that. But did she tell any lies? I'm confused. I'm confused.
I said this.
Okay.
Amber, I didn't fucking reach out to nobody. They weren't talking about me. I don't got fucking tea to spill on you. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. I didn't even listen to your last message, girl. I'm not fucking talking about you. Still haven't listened to it because I just don't fucking care. Then I listened to the rest of the clip. And I'm not gonna say what
It's one of those times where people's going to be worried that I started laughing and it ended in a cough, and they're going to be like, go talk to your doctor. Go see your doctor, girl. I don't know. They listen to my lungs every time I go. And they say I'm fine. Divas, I don't know. But she's so funny. She's so funny. Rosie, you, again, the content gift for my birthday, I really appreciate it.
Good. If you want to know, go watch it. It was gross. And it was cruel.
Girl, it was the
nasty.
truth.
So.
It was the truth. I want to go back and listen, because I'm like, did I miss something? Did I fucking miss something? I am so confused. Like, was it... I'm going to pull it up. I'm just going to pull up my video from yesterday. That's going to be the quickest way for me to find it.
Most recent.
But I just... Did I miss something? Okay, give me a second.
I just want to know what it is that people hate about you. That's all. Rosie was someone to try out from us. He was one of the finals.
Rosie's an ex-feeder, so if you want to like have some lore, I have some lore about her too.
Wait, really? Really?
Oh, she used to like get naked and like have food like this, like
Wait, for real?
She made
that coconut cream pie. Got it.
Dude,
wait, hold on. Pause, because this bitch came up on fucking bus during the trials talking mad shit on you. And you're sitting like...
different Rosie. Are we talking about different Rosies?
Which Rosie are you talking about?
Rosie, I'm talking about that.
That's not the same one, you dumb bitch.
Is it Jersey Rosie, Tina? Do you know by chance?
Okay, yeah. So, what I just heard Amberlynn say is Rosie was a feedie. Rosie used to get naked, put food all over her. She did. She made adult content. She's gone on podcasts and talked about this. That's how Remy the Rat found her. Okay? That's how Remy the Rat found Miss Ma'am. And then Amberlynn just said that Rosie was fat, which, like, objectively she is. Girl, I don't know. I don't... Maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm losing the plot, but it's not like Amberlynn lied. Amberlynn's lied about a bunch of stuff, but that's not... You went on a whole podcast to talk about your history in the feeder community. And I know it wasn't a positive experience for you, and, like, I believe that. I believe that you want to be done with it, even though you post feeder-adjacent content to this day. But, like, she didn't lie, did she? Maybe I missed something.
But hey, thanks for being an asshole and making fun of shit that some of the most serious trauma, like, that I've been recovering from and out of for years because you think someone was talking about me. Amber, I get that you're probably not happy about how I feel with the LCU, but I fucking walked away. I can't stand this shit that you're doing.
Do you see how she said, I know you're probably not happy that I don't like the stuff in the LCU? Because she has to acknowledge that she was on the internet talking shit about the thing that Amberlynn has to do for a living now. She's sitting here acting like she had nothing, like she didn't cast the first stone. Rosie, please be serious.
I'm so pissed off that you dragged my name into LCU, and I've stayed quiet about all the shit you shared with me. My DMs specifically show that you've been lying about...
About what?
I sent a third message, and that's broken up in 3 parts. I made a fucking promise to you, Amber. I promised you I wasn't gonna fucking release our text messages. I wasn't gonna turn on you. I wasn't gonna do beef with you. I've been saying that the entire time. Even when we had our conversations, when I was still nice about it because I didn't want to fucking fight with you. I feel bad about how I used to treat you. And everything in my power since then to show you through my actions that I'm not that person. And that
her agreeing with herself. Yep. Yep.
I gave you a second chance. And I frankly didn't really like how it went. Nope. So I backed off quietly. I made no drama. I made no qualm with you. I don't hate you. I'm pissed. I had to break it up because I was sending this pissed that you've now circulated something that I actively worked very hard to not talk about or bring attention to online because that shit fucks me up.
She worked really hard to not bring attention to or talk about online. What do you mean? You did a whole podcast. You did a whole podcast talking about getting groomed into the feeder community. What do you mean? I'm gonna look it up so y'all can... Quirky Love Rosie podcast, okay? You go search that on YouTube. We're All Insane is the name of the podcast, and the title of the video is Groomed into Feederism. And there, front and center, on the thumbnail, is Miss Rosie'Lynn Reed herself. What do you mean you've been trying to not talk about it on the internet? What? Listen, I can understand where she's coming from if she feels like Amberlynn was making light of something that was very serious and traumatic for her. I don't think that that's really what Amberlynn was doing. I think Amberlynn was stating facts about her. But, and I do, well, here's the other thing. Here's the big but. I do understand also that, like, Rosie probably doesn't want this to be addressed in the terms of, like, the Lil Cow universe. I could see that as well. But Rosie trying to act like she hasn't tried to spend a ton of time on the internet talking about this is crazy. It's crazy. Because at this point, I think we all know.
And I did shit in my past that I regret. And I know you know what that fucking feels like. And I didn't deserve that, dude. You could have at least been like, is this true to me before you went with the fucking jugular? Last part. Yeah, that's like how you're making your paycheck and shit. I didn't consent to that, Amber. I didn't consent to this. You need to be cruel to make your money. Be cruel to other people. Leave me the fuck out of it, dude. That's not fucking okay. I'm trying to heal, and I'm choosing my betterment over paychecks. And I know you're not doing the same, Amber, but I didn't deserve that. And if you actually came
the fact that Miss Rosie'Lynn Reed ever thought Amberlynn Reed of all people gave two shits about her. Again, we left the fuck around station and we are now arriving at Find Out. Okay, the train is barreling straight forward to Find Out, and Rosie has found out. She has found out. Girl, what did you think was gonna happen? Why do you think you're the exception? Why do you think you're the exception to Amberlynn Reed's nonsense? It doesn't make any sense to me.
About being good? You'll apologize for this and admit that you were wrong.
She won't.
And not just make excuses for it and
She
get mad
won't.
and deflect.
She
You'll
won't.
actually fucking apologize. Because what the fuck, Amber?
That's wild.
And so she responded and said, I wasn't making fun of you. I'm sorry I hurt you. Hearing you cry makes me really sad. I'm truly sorry. And I responded back, basically,
Gosh, actually, if that was Amberlynn's response, that sounds very sincere. I don't know. I wouldn't expect. It's probably not sincere. That's probably me giving Amberlynn way too much credit. But damn.
More trauma in my face. You had that shit so fast and lock and loaded to hurt me. And she said, I didn't have it lock and loaded. I'm sorry, though. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't thinking at all. So she apologized without any accountability. Shocking no one. I'm an asshole for ever giving her a chance. I'm an asshole for ever thinking that there was redemption there.
Absolutely.
I don't think that she's a cat killer. I don't think that she's the degree of a monster that a lot of people paint her out to be. But she sucks.
I don't think she's the degree of a monster that people paint her out to be. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that you're finding out that she's treating you poorly the way that many of her exes have come out and said that she treated them poorly, the ways that I've talked about her treating me poorly. It's so crazy, Rosie. Rosie really thought she was going to be the exception because Rosie thinks she's built different or something. I don't know, Diva. It really is wild that Rosie thought she was gonna have a different outcome. No, Amberlynn's always got herself prioritized first, and you can tell the kind of person Amberlynn is because she's quite clearly sold herself and her soul to like the devil, to Keemstar, and will say literally anything to keep the lights on at home, Diva. She don't care about you. She don't care about nobody. She really fucking doesn't. Amberlynn's number one priority has always been Amberlynn Reed. Let's just be clear about that.
And I'm pissed. And the only reason I'm not blocking her is because I want to prevent anything like this from happening again. I never wanted to this. I never wanted any part of this. I never wanted to do this.
The only reason you're not blocking her is because you want to prevent something. How is not blocking her preventing something like this from happening again?
I'm livid. Because people are now driving me back into this shit that I've been trying to distance myself from to a degree that was really upsetting. And
I've been trying to distance myself from, except that I actually did talk about Amberlynn Reed's presence on the Locale universe, and now I'm just mad that she had the audacity to bring me up.
Really, the only thing I have left to say is, fuck this shit.
Ooh.
I'm out. In my last live, the way I ended, what I said, I meant what I said. I'm out.
Out of what?
I don't know what the degree of what's going on with Girl World. She apologized because I basically forced her to. She didn't apologize because she fucking meant it.
What do you mean? How did you force her to apologize? What? It's not like you had a gun to her head, Diva. What do you mean she only apologized because you forced her to? In what ways do you have that kind of power over her?
She had nothing else to say. She knew how wrong she was.
It sounds like she couldn't win no matter what. Just to be clear, like, she might not be sincere in her apology, but what did you want her to say then? It sounds like you were prepared to not accept any response that she gave you. And that's fine. You don't have to believe shit when it comes from Amberlynn Reed, but I am confused about what you wanted her to do. A little bit. That's like one of her biggest beefs about the DMs and stuff with me is that whenever I first talked about her DMing me, I didn't say like she responded and apologized for oversharing or whatever. And it's just like, oh, so you wanted me to take your apology into account, but you're refusing to take Amberlynn's apology into account? Got it. Clocked it.
She made her apology about her own sadness. Like, fuck this, man. Like, yeah, guys, by the way, my brother's still doing his live stream shit, like, over on Twitch. Please go say hi, hello. He's been live since 2 p.m. He's trying to kill all the bosses. He's doing great. I checked in a few times. But yeah, thank you for those of you that are supporting him too. I know that's super off topic from this moment. When it comes to Girl World, fuck this shit, I'm out. I had already distanced myself. I don't even know what's happening.
This is about the 12th time on the internet that she said she was distancing herself from Girl World, by the way. Just to be clear.
It has been like 3 weeks since last time I knew what the fuck Foodie was up to. And it's been the most freeing time of my life.
Sure.
I barely know what's going on with Amber, aside from a couple headlines from Reddit that I don't even really click on anymore.
She's always got to tell on herself with the Reddit. She's always got to tell on herself with the Reddit. I just know she's never gonna give up Reddit. Reddit is like some form of drug for her. She can't get away from it. She can't get enough of it. I barely know what's going on about Amberlynn except for the headlines I read on Reddit, which I don't even click on.
Like, I don't care. I don't care. The only reason I care is this is to me.
She cares.
And being accused of something I didn't fucking do.
She cares.
Dragging me back into the...
Accused of something you didn't do? No, girl, listen, you can have trauma about those things, and you can be upset that Amberlynn was bringing things that feel traumatic to you into the LCU, but you did them. This is why I also don't understand what her argument is here. I don't understand what she's upset about, because it's just untrue to say that Amberlynn was lying about you on the LCU. She didn't say anything that was a lie.
The horrible reaction content, which I know that's what this moment is too. I'm not blind to that, but I have a right to respond, and I have a right to do this. I do.
Sure.
And I'm not gonna leak all the fucking receipts that I have, but I am gonna play my own audio because those are my words, that's my reaction, and it's my right to share that. So, that was a really shitty thing that happened. I flip-flopped a lot between trying to ignore it, not responding at all, not talking about it in any capacity, but like, yeah. So, that's my response. That's what happened. There's a lot that I know that confirms what everybody believes about her, and I'm just done. That's it. So.
See, Rosie, that says everything I need to know about you. That says everything I need to know about you because you're sitting here acting like she's not the monster. You just said moments ago that she's not the monster that everybody makes her out to be. And now you just said, I have all kinds of receipts that confirms that she is the person that everybody believes her to be. And that's why people probably shouldn't take you too seriously. And then on top of that, if you have all these receipts that confirms that she's done awful things or that she's not a good person, why are you sitting here defending her? Why were you defending her for the past few months? Doesn't make any sense.
That's it. I want to clean and get back into a better mood and hang out with you guys. But there was I didn't see a reality of having peace unless I addressed it. So she's the one that put me in this position.
She's the one. She put me in this position. It's not that I literally was just talking about her on the internet a couple weeks ago.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Keeper. I didn't want to do what I just did.
But you did it.
But I needed to. So your past is not. That's why you're so emotional. Yeah, thank you. It's not resolved, Buddha. Thank you. And it's like, he's doing his own thing today. I messaged with him before I went live. So, yeah, she's a user and abuser. She didn't have a genuine connection with you. She used you and threw you to the bus as soon as she could. Yeah. Take your finger out in the water bottle.
Just to be clear, so many people, whenever Rosie came out and was like, yeah, I'm friends with Amberlynn or whatever, or I've talked to her, so many people at that moment in time were telling her that Amberlynn was just using her. And she's like, no, you guys, like, you're welcome to that opinion, but that's not the person I see.
Funny. Hey Laura B, sorry honey. If you want to scroll back and watch from the beginning on 2x speed, you can get all the context. I adjusted it. I feel better.
Oh, good.
So the laughter actually helped. Laughter's the best medicine.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's just like, I already, frankly, shit talked a little more in this than I intended to, but I'm pissed. I told her I didn't even think I told you guys in the message, in the follow-up text, I said, like, I said, you were reckless and cruel, because that is the best way I can sum up what the fuck that was. So I summarized my response back to her, because I wanted an amicable, like, we were not, like, besties, like a lot of people thought we were.
Well, girl, people only thought you were besties because you were acting like she was your bestie. You never missed a live stream. You defended her hard. Okay? You were there by her side anytime you could be, so please be serious.
We were like amicable coworkers, especially after she said that nasty comment and I got in hot water because I was trying to be a friend.
Oh, the comment about trans people. Where you defended her the house down boots. Oh yeah, no, I didn't forget. See, this is what a fake ass ally is. Because your loyalty shouldn't have been to your transphobic bestie. Your loyalty should have been to trans people in general. And you're sitting here admitting that you shouldn't have defended her then. Diva, get out of here. Also, that's not to say that you can't have tough conversations with friends who say problematic things too, right? Like, I'm not saying you needed to end your friendship with her over it. I'm saying you should have called her in. You should have talked to her about it. You didn't even have to do it publicly. You could have had a private conversation with her. But what you did do publicly is come out and defend her. Good God, Rosie. Stand up! Sit up! Get a backbone!
Managed myself, and quite frankly, in that period, I was making a lot of mistakes, but
and still are.
And when I distanced myself, it was like as soon as that happened, she stopped pretending to care to act like a friend to me.
You didn't distance yourself then. You came out and you fully defended her. What do you mean?
Yeah, but
Rosie's so full of shit.
And I've been quiet about how I felt about her for a while. So, anyway, I need to clean. I mean, I've been doing something at this present moment. My kitchen is not stellar. I wanted to clean.
Girl, your kitchen ain't ever stellar. What do you mean?
And, well, I actually just unpublished my tiers on my Patreon. If you guys haven't seen, I posted actually, the day this went down was the day I made an announcement on my Patreon because, I mean, people can report me if they wanted, but I was delivering content until I got sick this past week. And then that's when I had to have a come to Jesus conversation with myself. I've already unpublished the membership tiers, and I made an announcement that I'm not deleting my Patreon, but I'm preventing new subscribers from coming in. I made an alert to my patrons to go ahead and unsubscribe if they don't want access to the backlog content.
I feel like you can just turn off subscriptions, not put it on your subscribers to unsubscribe. But I will admit I don't use Patreon, but that was my understanding of how it worked.
Because if I delete it, if I delete the tiers, then no one can access the content. And I wasn't sure how all of that worked when I made the announcement yesterday. So I unpublished the tiers. And so no new members can join. I'm not planning to do any new content at this time on Patreon because my Twitch is severely neglected because I'm struggling to even make content. And
the way she could have done this live stream on Twitch and didn't. The way she could be on Twitch right now doing this content and she came to YouTube, the platform she doesn't make any money on, that nobody pays for.
About a month from now, my YouTube will be eligible for reapplication, and I'd like to clean up my YouTube and start doing some lives over here to where I'm able to properly reapply for monetization and start working on getting that back up. And I needed to just kind of realize that, like, I was kind of killing my own content. Like, I didn't mean to, you know, like, I panicked a little bit when I got demonetized, obviously. And so I went, what are my options? And I threw myself into as many options as I could. And at first I was able to do it, and then my brother's birthday happened, and other events of that day happened, and
it's almost like everybody knew that it would be a bad idea to try to balance three different internet platforms, considering in the past you've struggled to balance just managing one. To consider that in the past you literally got let go from your stay-at-home job because you didn't show up to work, you know?
I had to take a break and recover, and then in coming back, trying to jump around platforms, it's just like the loss of the momentum, plus the engagement drops that happened in January, plus the engagement drops that happened from a break, plus the fact that I've been trying to be, not like I am today in this live, like I'm trying to not be confrontational, not be, you know, like not be behaving in ways that fuels girls' interests at all, like trying to...
Girl, it's fueled. I'm interested. And honestly, Miss Rosie, I doubt that I'm gonna... You will have to produce the most boring-ass content for me to not be at least marginally interested. Girl, you asked for me to react to you. You asked for Girl World's attention. You got it, diva. We're here.
Heal, like, I've been prioritizing myself, my healing, my therapy, prioritizing...
I can tell you've healed.
Like, you know, who... like prioritizing the actions and things that I want to do to be the best version of myself, and, you know, follow through with actions to the things that I say, like when I say that I prioritize my well-being over my money, and it might suck, like I have a lot of stress happening in my life behind the scenes. I'm also trying to just work on, like, not venting about certain things like I used to, like my financial situation and things like that.
I'm just so confused because 1 minute she'll be saying my personal life is the best it's ever been, and then right here she said I'm stressed about things behind the scenes. Which is it, diva? I guess there's a world where it's possible. Girl, what was that? Not the virus and threat protection from the windows. I guess it's possible that both of those things can exist, but I don't know.
I'm trying to get better about it, but it's just fucking stressful, and because I'm not willing to sell my soul to the LCU.
Girl, you know, that's the thing though, diva. You don't have to sell your soul to the LCU. You could literally be making money on both Patreon and Twitch without selling your soul to the LCU. You're just not doing it. You're just straight up not doing it. You're not streaming on the one platform that you make money on and could get new subscribers on. And you're not streaming on the platform that people were paying you for. In fact, you got rid of that option. So nobody's making you sell your soul. Yes, Amberlynn is selling her soul, but nobody said, Rosie, you gotta do this.
Or other equivalent actions like going on Kick and all that shit. I'm not willing to do it. And so the byproduct of that is I'm struggling because I can't find full-time work. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Besides just the general job market, it's just I'm so struggling.
Maybe it has something to do with your previous job employment and the struggles you've had there too. I mean, it's a hard time, I think, for anybody right now to get a job, but like your job experience certainly isn't great. Your job history isn't great.
Stressed out, but I'm also the happiest I've ever been too. in life. So this, you know.
Of course.
My new friend has really, really... I was so angry. I had to wait to talk to him, and I told myself I wasn't going to do anything until I got his advice, and I explained the situation. I was...
Mind you, this is a person that's been in her life for like, what, a month? A month? And she's looking to him for life advice?
I was filled with rage. It wasn't because, like, Amber did something to me. I was mad at Amber. Like, because I didn't... It wasn't because, like, I gave a fuck about her or what she had to say or...
No, I heard those voice memos. You gave a fuck. What do you mean?
You know, me or that, like, Amber hurt me. It was that I felt unsafe being dragged into that shit. Because that's the level of emotional instability, mental torment, self-deprecation, humiliation that I would never subject myself to.
Would never, unless you hand me a chocolate cake. Like, what? What? I don't...
I said on Patreon prior that I don't respect her for it. And I think that that shit locked and loaded because I was honest about how I felt about her actions.
Oh, so you agree that Amberlynn probably didn't just bring it out of nowhere. And you agree that you haven't been fully separated from Grow World because you were, in fact, talking about it on a Patreon stream. Wow, it's funny how that works.
Even though I was kind and I didn't call her out of her fucking name. And I'm sure the voice memo she sent me that I didn't play for you guys, that the first one she sent too, I didn't listen to the second one because the first one was dripping with, what's the word? What size manipulation? Not condescension, dripping with condescension and, frankly, delusion.
Listen, delusion is something that the two of you girlies have in common. So take that up with your own delusion, diva.
That's easy to get washed. Oh, the laundry basket's right there. Made it!
Heaven forbid we just get up and walk the 2 feet over to the laundry basket to put that towel in there.
You start cleaning.
And just knowing how often she misses the trash can, I fear she probably didn't actually make it. I fear she probably did not. Her version of cleaning is just moving stuff around the kitchen, by the way. Give me a shot. Give me a view of the trash can. I need to see if there's anything sitting on the floor around it.
Last year, I think I lost myself in so many different ways. And I feel like I've been reconnecting with myself a lot since the end of December. At first, it was just me sleeping a lot and, like, resting and crying and just processing initially, and then that's just kind of led to me reprocessing a lot of trauma that's happened in a span of my lifetime that's been more recent. Like, because normally, for me to be able to truly properly, like, heal and process trauma, it takes me, like, I need, like, a couple years between the event. So I'm talking about stuff, like, not related to this current conversation, but, like, memories have been flooding back in. I've also been talking to someone and getting to know someone and, like, sharing stories back and forth and having, like, very reciprocal conversations in that way. And it's just been unlocking a lot of memories, and I've been remembering things a little bit better, like, in terms of my long-term memory. My short-term memory is permanently fucked. Like, that is what it is. I think my next live, I want to try making a different type of bread. On Twitch probably, because now that I've dropped one of the balls, now that the Patreon's off the table, I feel a little more relieved. But that word reminded me I want to do that for my next live. Thank you, stars. It is very cozy. I love this. Because it got cold as balls in Florida. Sure did.
Cold as balls.
People. Actually, that's something on the list. I need to just go through that golden cookbook. I'm on a bread journey. We've made 2 types of bread so far.
Bro, I don't give a shit about your bread journey, but I have been told that there's like 5 more minutes of the current clip we're on that's worth listening to.
The dinner rolls and just a sandwich bread. So the next one, I don't know. I don't know if we're feeling French bread. I don't know if we're feeling focaccia. Like,
come on, focaccia.
I'll figure it out.
6'7", 6'7".
I just, I'm gonna play around with that because I'm not at sourdough level yet. I need to make some more loaves first. I need to get a little more experience with dough. I can send you my year-old sourdough starter. Oh yeah, you emailed me about that. Yes, your pictures of your funfetti loaf are so great. Yeah, I already explained that, Brooke. I unpublished them, and I meant to already, like before I went live, I was gonna post another text post update, but I put it in the Patreon group chat, and I'm gonna make an actual post about it as well. And I'm also gonna get the opinion of my patrons. If the majority opinion is to go ahead and just delete the tiers entirely, I will. But if people want to stay for backlog content,
why? No, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Who wants to go back? This is stupid. You just want their money.
That way, if no one expresses interest in that, then I'll delete it entirely.
Yeah, we should just do that.
When I made the post yesterday, I wasn't even sure how that worked. I just knew I needed to make the announcement and get it over with because I was dragging my feet and beating myself up about it because like it felt like admitting to failure in a way it kind of was. But I just had to like be accountable for that and let it go and understand that I'm knowing not only what's best for me but for my viewers because the quality of my content has dipped and I understand.
I just want to be clear, the quality of your content has only dipped in the sense that you've posted less. The actual type of content you're presenting has been the same. It's been the fucking same.
There was a certain point where it was understandable because of what happened, but at this point it's like so much time has passed, like it's time to figure out what's killing it and fix it. And so the main thing that I can think of is like the what's it called, the platform hopping. So I could try to get one going, but I said, the sourdough, yeah. Forgot I haven't tried that. I've been wanting to try that. Hey, and also hi Zachary. It's good to see you. But
all right.
I love this hoodie. Okay, there's a lot of me not looking that. That color jumper is gorgeous. Thank you, Zachary.
Sorry, I'm just like, can we pivot?
Rosie locked in, say what you want. Amber took the easy whistle crushing option. Rosie, I'm new here. I genuinely want to see someone like you who struggles, overcome their problems and thrive. I really hope you succeed. Halloween Badussy, thank you so much for the sending out a comment. I really appreciate it. Sorry.
Come on, Halloween Badussy.
Halloween Badussy, I'm so glad you're here. We need people like you, Halloween Badussy. Sorry, okay. I'll be getting back to multi-streaming, Anita, for sure.
Oh, good. Thank God.
You can subscribe to Twitch. I need to get a little more consistent and make some decisions. Thank you, Noonie, for saying you love my hoodie. I did make the text post? Okay. But there's a lot that I missed here.
Sure.
But I will say this. When everything first initially happened, I don't know if I ever specifically stated this, but I really wanted to believe that there was a lot more nuance to the situation and that as someone who myself, I feel extremely misunderstood by a lot of people. And I really wanted to believe that was extended to Amber in a lot of ways. And there's some parts of it that I still believe that to be true on the more extreme end. But in her day-to-day life and behavior, she is not nearly who she thinks she is. And I really want better for her. I don't want ill for her. I really don't. But ultimately, I've gotten to the point finally where I needed to get, where I just don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah, I can tell you're there. I can tell you just really don't fucking care anymore. That's very much what this is giving.
I used to care. I don't care anymore.
Okay. All right. Okay. I do believe we can fast forward a bit now to 1 hour and 5 minutes where I've been told she talks more about her feelings about Amberlynn, which is what I'm really here to do today. All right. Here we go.
Good, bud. Better off staying out of Amber drama. It's nice to see you not involved with all that. They keep dragging you in no matter how hard you try to escape, yeah. I got astray when I did fuck all. I didn't do a damn thing, and I was pissed.
I didn't do fuck all except talk about Amberlynn.
I don't get that mad. Because when I was talking to Remy about it, I even at one point I apologized, and he was like, don't need to apologize, but I was like, I'm sorry for getting so angry in front of you, because this is, and I explained, I was like, what you're seeing right now is not normal. This is not normal. I was just filled with rage
Girl.
That.
Diva. He'll learn. Mr. Remy the Rat will learn. He really will. He will. Give it time.
She talked about it. Not that, like, Amber, as in, like, a friend betrayed me. Because someone I was talking to referenced it as a betrayal. I was like, I don't see it as a betrayal. Because there would have to be a trust to be betrayed. There would have to be a friendship to be betrayed.
I love the revisionist history. Ma'am, this is somebody that you went out and defended when they said transphobic things. Ma'am, this is somebody that you defended and you have now admitted is probably the person that everybody thinks that she is. Because she was your friend. Please be so serious.
A long time ago, I decided that we were acquaintances, friendly.
And also, just to be clear, I think we all know that Rosie has a fucked up view of online relationships. I probably more than a lot of people know how she thinks about her relationships with public figures online. She thought we were clearly better friends than we were. And I'm just here to say that I believe that Rosie believed that they were friends. I don't know what Amberlynn thought, but I think that this is also revisionist history, where she wants to be like, no, we weren't as close as everybody thought we were. I think she thought they were close, and I do think she thinks this is a betrayal.
Friends. Because friendship is reciprocal, and my friendships have a journey, and my friendships...
Do they?
...have effort.
Diva?
And my friendships...
Everybody that I know that's interacted with you online, who's claimed friendship with you at some point, like Britt and Chris, for instance, they've all come out and talked about how heinous things have been. Rain, they talked about it. Please be serious.
are not about catering to selfishness. I promise you, I'm holding back.
Don't.
It doesn't seem like it, but I am.
Don't. Well, she'll let it out eventually. I do think that. I do think she'll let us know eventually. She can't.
He was great. He really was like, because I told myself, I was like, whatever he tells me to do is what I'm gonna do. And he was like, don't react, don't do, because I had a plan.
He said, don't react, and yet here you are. Yet here you are.
Yesterday, I formulated the plan. I edited the plan. Because that's how I was coping. And then I explained everything, and I explained the plan, and he was like, don't do that. And I was like, okay. And I didn't. Because I knew, and he said this too, because I was like, I knew, there's part of me that knew I wasn't in a rational headspace. I was pissed. I was so pissed. Because I didn't do anything. The crime was I shared, because a little bit before...
She's such a victim. She didn't do anything. Girl, you were just talking shit about her. What do you mean?
For this, because like I haven't unsubscribed, on one of my Reddit accounts, I haven't unsubscribed or unjoined the subreddits I used to follow. I just rarely click on them, but I like see headlines. I rarely
if she doesn't stop fucking talking about Reddit... Girl, you tell on yourself. You are obsessed with Reddit. You're obsessed with the subreddits. You absolutely are out here reading about Amberlynn. You're probably still reading the one about me. You're probably reading ones about yourself. Get off of Reddit. You really want to be separated from girl world? I do truly believe the first step of that for you, ma'am, is logging the fuck off of Reddit. Get rid of the app, get rid of the website. If you got a bookmark for that website on your internet browser, take it off. You need to get so far away from it because you are never gonna free yourself from the shackles of girl world until you stop reading this shit about Amberlynn on the internet.
The videos, because like I get sent into fight or flight watching these people scream at each other and talking that disgusting, hypersexual, garbage language, just shitting all over each other.
I mean, I do agree with her. Lolcow is trash. Amberlynn sold her soul to Lolcow for sure. I don't know how people keep up with it, to be honest. Like, I even just going back and watching that clip where she brought up Rosie was far more than I needed. I really, really can't consume it. It is really not for me and my family.
And just try to trigger each other to make money, and it's deplorable behavior. It's disgusting, and to think that that's healing behavior
it's
for
not.
somebody is cuckoo bananas. And I want no part in it, and I don't even want to participate in it, but I saw references to Rosie, and I was like, what the excuse me? And then I did a little reading, and I was like, oh, there's...
The gag is, I wouldn't be surprised if Keem doesn't make this a talking point now. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't come onto Lolcow tonight talking about this. Because that's what they do. That's what they do. I mean, Keem is an awful human, but he's not stupid when it comes to, like, monetizing nonsense on the internet. Like, I don't like Keemstar either, but he's not ignorant when it comes to exploiting the goofiness of people on the internet.
New character in this universe that has my name spelled the same. Love that for me. That's super convenient.
Girl, the world is not about you.
So I thankfully had that context when I saw the clip that triggered her to say that disgusting shit about me.
You had the context? You had the wait, let me go back and listen. Maybe I misunderstood what she just said.
I thankfully had that context when I saw the clip that triggered her to say that disgusting shit about me.
Was she not earlier in the stream making a big long story about how she didn't even hear the whole clip, she didn't even know what they were talking about, she didn't realize what was going on? Why is she now acting like, I don't know, maybe I'm confused.
I don't care what she says, she had that shit locked and loaded, and she doesn't know the definition of accountability. I appreciate the apology, but it was because of what I said to her.
She doesn't appreciate the apology. She just said that earlier that she felt like Amberlynn only apologized because she forced her to.
Never come from her own fruition. Ever do that. I opened the hot box with that, so I need to watch that. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I really wanted to believe that she was trying to be better. And that was before this LCU stuff.
Well,
the LCU stuff was what solidified to me that I was wrong.
Girl, that's your own
No, trying to be better would
Delulu.
do that. I'm not sorry to say that.
Girl, that's your own delusion. You're the only one that thought she was trying to be better, trying to be a better person. She stopped trying to be a better person a long fucking time ago.
Can we take 60 seconds to be thankful we aren't Amber? You said it, not me. Remy seems like a great person, and I'm so glad you guys have been able
Rosie loves to read some shady shit from her chat and be like, you said it, not me. She's done it about things about me before, too. She loves to do that. She loves to do that. I'm done engaging, but listen, my chat said it, not me.
Cross paths because you deserve the happiness he gives you. Thank you so much. I hope one day to be able to talk about him in even more detail, but
We love Remy the Rat.
not himself in his life, but just other stuff. That's the thing about him. I would not describe him as unemotional. He's actually one of the most emotionally intelligent people I've ever met. And he and I are so alike in the best ways.
Sure.
And he understands me in a way that is crazy. Like, because it's not just like
It's scary that there's a person that's just like her validating her bullshit.
He listens to me and like remembers shit. Oh, I was doing this earlier because you guys know how I say in my life, there's little different sayings. And recently I started saying like we live, we laugh, we love instead of saying love that. Like I've just kind of adopted them. So I don't know if that's a phrase other people use or not. I don't remember if I got it from online or I came up with it myself. I just know I started saying it a lot at some point. And one day in a casual conversation, he just goes, we live, we laugh, we love. And I looked at him and I was like, oh? And he used it in the correct context too, and I was like, it's like this small little simple shit like that I think is really cute. Anyway, look where she is at and look at where you're at in life. Don't worry about the negative and focus on what's in front of you, baby girl. Thank you so much, Good Chicken.
We live, we laugh, we love, we throw up. Jesus.
He's also picked up, like, because I do this a lot, and he started picking that up too. It's really funny. I wonder if those character traits is how they manage jealousy. I missed something. Oh, okay. Okay, I saw her. Hey, Car.
Hey, Car.
Remy sounds really genuine and down to earth, truly, like, to the T. My husband says, you just turn your brain off, and I'm like, what? Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Thank you.
I'm so glad
This is
she
the
found
sweetest.
Remy.
He's the sweetest.
What you really need to be clear about is when she says things are great for her in her personal life, she just means specifically the stuff with Remy. I'm now reading between the lines. Everything else in her life is shitty. She ain't got a job. She's living at her parents' home. Her kitchen's a mess. She's struggling with pain and things like that. That's the stressful part of her life. When she says things are good, it's that she's getting some internet dick. She's getting that Discord D, you know?
Seems like a guy I would vibe out with and jam with. Yeah. We do that all the time together, yeah. It's sick.
It's sick.
That's why I think one of the other reasons like I was so annoyed and frustrated about all this is I'm so, like when it comes to me, I'm so genuinely happy.
She gotta stop going in between. And the span of this live stream, she said she's both so stressed out and unhappy and also the happiest she's ever been. Like, I'm sorry, nobody's happy 100% of the time, absolutely. But you can't say that you're the happiest you've ever been while simultaneously blaming not being able to come on and live stream and do the one thing that is kind of your job right now because you're so stressed about stuff in your personal life.
I have a turtle called Remy. That's adorable. I love that. I'm so genuinely happy. And like, honestly, even like before we met and started getting close, I was already on a path of like healing. But I've been journaling a little bit more.
Oh, on a path of healing. Girl, where? Girl, where? Where's the healing? What kind of heal? Let me take a look. Let me get a closer look. Is the healing in the room with us right now, Tifa? Please.
We've had a lot of really, we had some really, like, truly emotionally intense and therapeutic conversations about topics that I have not been able to talk to a single soul about in years. And these conversations, like rooted in my past trauma and stuff, with someone who understands what the experience is like, and being able to actually trust someone to that degree has led me to come to realizations about myself and the source of certain traumas, experiences, and things like that.
Here's what I want to say. I don't know actually the timeline for this relationship. All I know is it's relatively new. It's a relatively new thing that's happening in her life. It's absolutely great when you can connect with somebody and share things that are like deeply personal and matter to you and things like that. And also, like, for me, it's a bit of a red flag, a little bit of a red flag, that you're having such serious, emotional, vulnerable conversations with somebody you've only known for a month. That's just for me and my family.
Hold, please.
I'm holding.
Sorry, hold, please.
I'm holding. Holding for what, Diva?
Sorry.
Girl, what are we doing? What is happening?
Any day now would be a nice computer.
Well, any day now would be nice from you, Rosie. I'm here to watch you. You can't just, like, interact with the chat or something while you're waiting for the computer to do whatever?
I rebooted my computer because it was acting slow, so Discord is taking forever to open.
Oh, we're opening.
Somebody DM me something that I need to check because it's a link and I don't know what the link is to.
Oh, God.
Come on! There we go. Jesus, alright. Yeah, not watching that.
Oh my God, wait, though. Wait. Imagine if somebody sent her the link to my video, because I think I uploaded that video right before she went live or while she was live. It's one of those two things. So it would be so funny if somebody sent her a link. I'm only, it's not to make it about me. It very much could be literally anything else. I'm just putting together some context clues of her being like, yeah, I'm not watching that. It sounds like somebody sent her something that's about herself, and the timing of when I posted my video and her doing this live was like this. They were right next to each other. Love the typing content. Okay, Amberlynn.
Okay. All right, besties.
Okay.
Okay, cool. It wasn't anything serious, but...
Was it?
It seems very real, and I'm so happy you got to meet a person like this in your healing area. Me too. So, I'm not going to go into details, but it was actually, I think...
Uh-huh.
Was it last night or the night before? I shared something with him, like, personal, that I had... conceptualized before, like when we were in the part of us, so like we were just like getting to know each other and just friends. And then he ended up showing me something else that he conceptualized that essentially, and I'm using the word conceptualized to keep the details vague, but it ended up basically just confirming everything he had told me to be true, and that made me realize that I had met someone in a really genuine way, and that there's no way on God's green earth that these conspiracy theories that some of you guys are coming up with in depths of hell on the internet about the reality of my situation. Like,
yeah, there's probably some conspiracy theories that he's a troll. I have seen some people speculate that he could be trolling her.
How none of that is true, and like what his intentions really were and everything. And it was, he only showed it to me because I showed him something first, which like the way it all went down was they couldn't have been more perfect. And
I don't know. I'm sus.
We're unofficially official because
unofficial.
Really, and I
unofficially official.
I have to keep shit like I have to keep certain boundaries. You know, like I think it's important, like because like especially if you really want to like have something real with someone, you can't just like go all in, no boundaries, no safety bars, no seatbelt.
It feels like you've already gone in with no boundaries, girl. Feels like you've told him a lot of stuff about your life, and you've known him for a minute. You only just got confirmation that he's the person that you think he is a couple days ago. That you just feel like you confirmed that there's no way he could be all of the conspiracy theories that people on the internet have about him. But you've already shared all of this personal info with him.
Belts, you know, you have to have certain limitations and expectations, and you have to let time pass for the validity of things to really show themselves. And as you guys should know, I think most of you watch me long enough to know, I am not a relationship hopper. I am not someone that hops into relationships quickly. I do obviously have a history with like when I really do like somebody, getting a little smitten and being really happy and excited. And
I don't hop into relationships quickly. Girl, the last 2 potential relationships you had, you were on the internet night 1 talking about them. Like you made out with Corby in her car and came straight inside, got on the internet and started yapping about it. What do you mean?
Hopeful, because I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic. But with the other people that I've met between my past relationship and this current one, is that, or what I hope to be my next one.
Girl, you already said you're unofficially official. What do you mean?
Between those, every other person I met, like, I was hopeful and I wanted a relationship and I wanted to get to that point, but I didn't know that I wanted it. So, I'm just really excited. And, yeah.
She's delusional.
Is that what people were asking me if I was going to be on the LCU? Man, some of these reaction channels are just so fucking reckless. They just be saying shit to say it.
See, okay, it might not have been me. It might not have been my video, but it's clearly somebody's video. It's clearly somebody's video that somebody DM'd her about.
Wow. That's not real. That was never real. People are fucking reckless and cruel and stupid.
I imagine if I went and looked at YouTube for videos about Rosie and Amberlynn and the LCU, it probably isn't about my video. There's probably somebody that made some clickbait like title suggesting that Rosie is gonna go on to the LCU, and somebody sent it to her being like, is this true? But what it probably really was all about was just what I covered in my video yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was probably the similar content.
Wow. Yeah, no, of course I would never go on that show. Both my arms would be sawed off with rusty spoons before I went on that show.
Rusty spoons.
Is he French?
All right, we are gonna leave it there, divas. That's all she wrote. This is a very long video. The girlies who love them long videos, they are eating today, divas. They are eating today. Y'all are getting, well, we shouldn't talk about getting fed. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out. I love that Rosie fucked her out and she finally found out. We love to see it. We love to see it. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!